Hi there. Have you ever noticed how sad the eyes of stray animals are? Only few of them get a chance to find a loving family actually. Do you want to see some of these lucky fellows and those heroes that helped to save their lives? Let's get started. All the rescues in this video are real and are the demonstration of kindness and compassion. The railroad area is rather far from the urban area, and this is the place where a lot of stray animals live. But it's not safe at all. That's why the Northeast Animal Rescue China team patrols it regularly. That time, the people noticed a little puppy on the railway. They tried to tame this cute girl with food, but she wasn't used to dealing with people and ran away. It took the rescuers a lot of time to get the scared pup. They called her Dahlia, and she didn't want people to approach at first, but the kinder the rescuers were, the friendlier Dahlia was. She is living healthy and happy life now and is waiting for her forever loving family. This young boy is Draper. He was just a week old when he lost his leg because it had become necrotic while being born, and the owner had just thrown him out into the snow. Luckily, a kind man was passing by and noticed the poor tiny creature. The man brought him home and put him in a heater for 24 hours, hoping to save his precious life. Of course, he showed the boy to a doctor to tend the wound on his foreleg. Day by day, the baby was doing his important job fighting for his life. On the 8th day, Draper opened his beautiful eyes. On the 11th day, it became obvious that he would be okay. Draper was very curious and was exploring all the corners in the house. The Animal Hope Shelter takes care about Draper now and hopes to find a new home for the baby. The Hope for Paws rescuer got the information about an abandoned Chihuahua. She rushed to help and saw her on the porch of the house. The woman didn't have a car and some equipment to make the mission complete, so she had to improvise. Suddenly, the door opened and the girl got inside to hide. It helped the rescuer to calm the dog down and gain her trust. She was afraid and didn't let the woman put a leash on her at first. At last, they managed to do it. They brought the scared girl to the vet to check her up and take care of her condition. What surprised all the people was that the dog didn't have any microchip. The dog was washed, dried, and fed a lot of tasty food. Fortunately, another shelter, LA Animal Shelter, fostered her and started searching for a family for her. Let's hope they will find it. The team of Love Furry Friends rescue channel suddenly saw the video of these pups running along the road. The girls arrived at the industrial area and found 2 dogs there, and the female gave birth to puppies sometime before. But this place was not for puppies, because there was always danger there. Besides, they could be hit by a car at any time. The girls wanted to take all the dogs from that territory, but the security people didn't let them take the mother dog, as she guarded the territory. But then they let her go with the pups. The rescuers brought all the dogs to the vet to find out that they are females. They all had parasites and fleas. After a good bath and a tasty meal, the pups were happy and relaxed. They're going to sleep in a house for the first time. The mom was sterilized and returned to her working place. Her boyfriend missed her so much. The puppies are also okay now. One of them even has been adopted by a loving family. This poor stray mother dog suffered severe pains. She was bleeding because she had some troubles after giving birth. The pups were rather big, and it was obvious she had been suffering for a rather long time, and no one was there to help her. The penguin team brought them food and were trying to catch the family, but it turned out to be a big problem. The mom and the pups were hiding among concrete piles, and the rescuers even called vets and a dog catcher. The rescuers were very tired and upset, but at last they managed to catch the family in 3 hours. The babies needed medical help to deal with fleas and parasites. Sorry to say, they couldn't save the mom. But for several days, the rescuers did all their best to support the babies. They all hoped that the pups would be okay and decided to take care of them until they were adopted. The mother dog and 7 puppies lived under the highway, a very unsafe territory. The puppies grew up and started going on the road in search of food. The rescuers from Love Furry Friends rescue channel were just in time. They gave the babies some food and were trying to catch their mom, but the pups got scared and hid under the road. The girls needed a lot of treats to make them go out. The girls gathered all the cuties into carriers and took them to the place where they would feel better. The whole family was brought to the vet. Sorry to say, the mom had some problems with her eye that couldn't be cured. All the babies were treated from fleas and ticks. As usual, the girls organized the photo shoot to post the photos on social networks. The puppies are waiting for their new families. This puppy was found abandoned by the Howl of a Dog team on the sidewalk. It was a tiny creature, and that day was obviously the first day of his life, and he didn't have any chance to survive without people's help. The rescuers did everything to help him stay alive. The baby was in this care for about 4 months and turned into an amazingly cute boy. Even big members of the family couldn't help admiring him. He was successfully adopted by a wonderful family from the Netherlands. Now he is a grown-up pup and has a wonderful life that is possible only thanks to his rescuers. Gurpreet Kaur Gujral saved the life of a pup named Scooter. She noticed him on her way home. He was lonely, lying in the street, and no one was trying to help him. There was a huge garbage pile that the poor creature had eaten there, but people paid no attention to him. The girl decided to feed the pup every day at first, but later she took him home. She named him Scooter and was very amazed from the moment she had rescued him. He had been the perfect boy just from the very first moment. Scooter got a very cool friend, Snow by name, and they had a lot of fun together. Gurpreet Kaur is completely happy about having such a good pup. Meet little Nikki. She had been abandoned for days in a small alley. The poor pup was injured, and the penguin team were really worried about her. She had spent too much time alone and was very weak. She had to be taken to the vet immediately. The doctor started giving her some medicine and took good care of her. Nikki was better and better, and the rescuers were very excited about it. Now she was ready to leave the clinic. At the shelter, Nikki completely recovered. She gained weight and was really happy to be there. No more living on the streets. Never. The girl from the Love Furry Friends rescue channel got this video. The two were completely alone. They hurried to the place and found out that their mom had been hit by a car. The girls also knew that there were a lot of stray and not spayed dogs in the village. So they decided to take them to the vet for spaying. No more abandoned and unwanted puppies there. The babies and the other dogs were taken from the street to the vet. They went through a thorough checkup, were treated for parasites and vaccinated. Luckily, one of the pups got a family almost at once. The second one was called Pasha and stayed with the rescuers. This is a very happy ending. This little cutie's name is Chewie. The penguin team rescued on the 12th of April from a family that took bad care of him. He was born into an accidental litter of 5, and only 2 of them survived. His brother was adopted, but Chewie wasn't, as he was very weak, weighed only 8 ounces, and had dwarfism. His owners didn't even bother to look after him. So he was infested with fleas, had ear mites, worms, and different kinds of infections. The poor creature was extremely malnourished. When the rescuers saw him, they can't stand his cuteness and his funny walk. Now he has a lot of toys and great amounts of love. And the boy has an enormous friend, and they're happy together. Besides, he has a family that loves him dearly. The rescuer from the Animal Hope Shelter channel saw a dog lying motionless by the side of the road. No one approached him. Later, the man found out that the pup had been hit by a car. The driver had just driven away. The checkup showed that Altai, as the man called the dog, was in terrible condition. For several days, Altai was breathing with oxygen and was having a fever. But luckily, he started to eat through the syringe. On the 5th day, Altai was getting worse, but everybody really hoped for the best, and the dog started to recover. It was a very long and difficult period, but the pup felt better and better. Unfortunately, he will never walk again, but the rescuers will be near him and will support him. He is sure to have a very good life. The Taki shelter team found this dog abandoned and paralyzed in the sea. He had a big tumor in his face, and his owner had thrown him away. The poor thing couldn't move. He was in despair. When the people approached, he got really scared and tried to defend himself by barking. The rescuers took him home, where he went on to be very aggressive. He calmed down only when they gave him painkillers. The people consulted a vet that advised them not to move the pup. The checkup next morning showed he had a broken spine and turned out to be very ill. and all the doctors could do was support him. No one knew how much time was left for Black, but the rescuers decided to make his life happy. And he really is now, even with his paralyzed leg. Just look at him. He is really grateful to them. That's all for you to know. Don't forget to support these kind-hearted people. With your help, they will do much more to help stray animals. See you.